Welcome to Jets TV. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos as well, man. I want to thank everyone that does watch and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into Week 14 picks, man. Let's go ahead and get into my picks. NFL is here. It's back. Sunday's coming, and I am excited. But whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. I need to do my Week 13 recap, man. I did some picks there. We need to talk about it. So let's go ahead and get into it, folks. First game I covered in Week 13, Colts at Jags. Took the Jags in that football game. Got myself a W. Jags beat the Colts 30-10, man. Shout out to Jags fans. You guys got yourselves a win. I took the Jags, so I got myself a win as well. Next game I covered, Eagles at Seahawks, man. Whew. Got a lot of inbox comments about this. People were going, how could you take the Hawks? I got myself a W, man. Seahawks beat the Eagles 24-10, man. Shout out to Hawks fans that were in my inbox as well saying, thank you for believing in us. And shout out to Eagles fans too. You guys are a great football team. You know, this is just one game. Your season's going to keep rolling on. But hey, I chose the Hawks, man, and I got myself a W as well. Last but not least, guys, the best game of the week, the Jets game. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Chiefs at Jets. Listen, guys, I took the Chiefs in this football game, got myself a loss, man. I will happily take this loss. Jets beat the Chiefs 38-31. Rough start to the Jets. They were down 14. They were able to just manage that. They didn't let that rock them. Come back, got a couple scores, and were really able to put some things together offensively. The defense was kind of... but the offense stepped up, man, and made a lot of plays. So, again, shout out to the Jets, man. Got themselves a win. I took the Chiefs. I got myself a loss, and I will happily take that. Let's go, Jets. Let's just keep building on this victory. So, it is what it is. So, now I want to get into my Week 14 picks, guys. Sunday's here, football's here, and I'm ready to get into it, all right? Week 13, that's in the past. That is done. We are moving on to Week 14 now. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First game I want to cover, 49ers at Texans. Whew, listen. Got a lot of Texans fans in my inbox saying, Joe, what do you think about our team right now? I think you guys are really banged up, dude. You got J.J. Watt, he's on IR. Braxton Miller's going to be out for this football game. Alfred Blue's going to be out for this football game as well. Fedorowicz, he's dealing with some issues. He's on the IR as well. The Texans are so banged up, man, and it sucks. Even watching Deshaun Watson go down a couple weeks ago, it was just like this team, there was so much fire surrounding this team. So many people were buying in and believing, and then just to see so many injuries just hit this football team and just left and right, guys going down left and right, left and right. You look at the Niners side, though, man, this is a team that, you know, has been able to kind of get a guy at the QB position that they think could build some stuff. Garoppolo has come in, he's looked decent. He's looked decent, man. Last game against the Bears, he was able to put some solid stats up together. He did have an interception, but he also did lead a game-winning drive for them. So they're saying to ourselves, maybe Garoppolo definitely is going to be our future. They traded for him as well and brought him in. My question for them in this game, though, is can they get Carlos Hyde going? You know, I think if they get him going against the Texans, especially the way that they're banged up, the game plan will open up. They also have to protect Garoppolo as well, just a bit better. So with all that said, man, I know I got a lot of Niners fans in my inbox too. I am taking the Niners to win this football game, man. I really am. I think the Texans are so banged up. This is just absolute trouble, and especially you got guys like Savage starting quarterback. Ugh. With so many injuries surrounding that, I don't think he's a quarterback that's going to make you better. So I am taking the Niners to beat the Texans 23-17, man. 23-17. I'm taking the Niners. And I'm looking to see Garoppolo continue to grow within this offense. So again, I am taking the 49ers to win that football game. Next game I want to cover, Cowboys at Giants, man. Whoo, man. Let me tell you something. I got Giants fans in my inbox. I don't take shots at the Giants. I really don't. I know they're like our crosstown, you know, rival. People like to say, you know, we're in the same city. They've won. We haven't won just yet. You know, speaking about the Jets, we haven't put together something that we've seen them do time and time again recently. Look, the Giants right now are a circus, though. They ended up getting rid of McAdoo. They got him gone. They ended up getting rid of their general manager as well. They're trying to put some stuff together. They're trying to figure things out. So right now you got Spagnuolo, who is actually their head coach there. They're putting Eli back in the starting role after taking him out and starting Geno Smith. That was part of McAdoo's big plan, and it just absolutely blew up in their face and just caused a whole issue within the fan base. People were just going off. There were issues, people trying to get at Geno Smith about it, like he had something to do with it or whatever. But you look at them coming into this game. Justin Pugh, one of their offensive linemen, he's out. Eli Apple is questionable. Eli Apple really isn't a good corner when he's starting anyway. But so they're just trying to put something together, man. They're just trying to go out there and compete. That's the point there. You look at the Cowboys side right now. The Cowboys are really trying to play for something. They're really trying to fight. They're really trying to go out there and see if they can continue to push their season forward so that they can possibly make a push for the playoffs. That's just where they're trying to stay. They're trying to stay in the hunt. They're trying their best here. They have some issues though. Tyron Smith, one of their offensive linemen, he's dealing with some back issues. La'el Collins, another one of their offensive linemen, he's dealing with some back issues as well. They're supposed to start, but they may be game time decisions, so there's some issues with that because again, we've seen the issues that they've had when they've missed, Tyron Smith. Well, that offensive line had issues up front. They had problems getting guys blocked. They had problems running the football. They had problems protecting Dak. So now, yet again, we're having, some concern about Tyron Smith and his back, and now we're having concerns about La'el Collins and his back as well. You get two of those guys gone, it could be a long day for Dak. He could go regress right back into those issues that they had earlier in the offense, where he was getting banged around, where they couldn't get the run game going. There could be issues. But again, as of right now, it looks like they're going to start, but it could be a game time decision for those guys. They're also going to be missing Irvin, Scandrick, and Durant as well on defense. All of those guys are out. So you look at Dallas' side and you say, okay, look, they have to apply pressure to Eli. They have to. They have to get these guys up front. This is a team that pretty much is just looking to call the season and let it go. But offensively, I want to see, and I understand, a lot of people are looking at this offense and saying they got a great running back. They can run the ball with Morris. They also got this guy Smith. They're going to get some stuff going up front as far as running the football. But I want to see guys like Cole Beasley. I need to see Dez Bryant step up and make some catches. I want to see more production out of Dez. This was a guy that I thought would have a way bigger season than he's had. A lot of people are questioning if he's still, where is he within the tier of receivers? Is he a guy that you can depend on? I think this is a game where Dez has to come out and make his imprint. He has to come out and get the job done, okay? Dez has to go out there and dominate this defense, especially when you got guys like Eli Apple. Jenkins is not going to be out there for the Giants. He's on IR. This is a secondary that has matchups that definitely favor Dez Bryant. He's got to go out there and be the Dez Bryant that, we've known of. Okay, so he's got to go out there and have a day. And I think that he will, man. So with all that said, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys to win this football game 27-10. 27-10. I think the Cowboys come out early. They establish some things, especially we all know they're going to come out and try their best to establish the run. And I think that defense gets after Eli, and probably after the half, the Giants just kind of, take their foot off the gas once they realize that the Cowboys are really about business here, and the Cowboys keep it rolling and hopefully put some stuff together and see where they end up, in the playoffs going on throughout the season. But I think that this is a game that Dallas has to come out and really push hard early to take them out of the football game. So again, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. Last but not least, guys, your favorite game, my favorite game, our favorite game, the Jets game, baby. Jets at Broncos, man. Oh, listen. Again, I'm not pulling any punches here, okay? My problem here is, especially, being a Jets fan, this team is not very good on the road, okay? A lot of people have a lot of theories as to why. Say it's because we're young. They say it's because maybe we're just not talented, whatever. They have to solve those issues, and this is a Broncos team that you're coming up against, man. Again, we're swinging to this other coast, coming from Jersey. That you got to put something together, because if you don't, this team has the ability and they have the players. They have talent at certain positions. They can put us away, And it could be a really long day for us if we don't come out and play solidly from the beginning to the end, okay? From the first quarter to the fourth. You look at the offense of the Broncos, they've been in disarray. There's been a lot of issues. Simeon, they tried to go, Brock Osweiler. That was really up and down. There's just been issues there at quarterback, which has really hurt the rest of the team. Demaryius Thomas, I think could have had a better season, but again, with the quarterback play so up and down. Emmanuel Sanders also is questionable for this football game, but his play has kind of been up and down as well. Everything has been affected because the quarterback position has just been, there's been so much inconsistency from there. You look at their defense, though, which absolutely gives me the most worry. They got some guys there. They've got some guys there. Von Miller, again, we all know what Von Miller brings to the table. His matchup with us, especially with our offensive line being as inconsistent as it's been this season, dude, if we don't find a way to get Von Miller blocked, or any of those other guys that they got out back there in the end, because they got some guys up front. If we do not stand stout on our offensive line and get these guys blocked and don't let them wreak havoc, we could be done, man. You cannot allow Von Miller to have a day or take over this football game because he has the ability to do that. You cannot allow this guy to start getting around that right side, and absolutely destroying guys. And I can see them moving him around as well. Another thing that really bothers me here, especially with this football team, is we have to establish the run. We have to establish the run early. Please do not get into this 3 yards in a cloud of dust or going away from the running game early. We have to get that sorted out first, and then from that, everything else on our offense truly opens up. Pass action will be able to play early, different stuff like that. I also want to see Bilal Powell really be a big part of this day as well offensively for us, especially coming out the backfield, catching the football. I'd like to see a lot of that stuff. Robbie Anderson right now dealing with a hamstring issue. Looks like he's going to start as well. I was a little bit worried about that coming into this football game. I was hoping that he didn't miss the game because he right now is our lightning rod, okay? I know a lot of people are just over the moon about this kid. I love him as well, but without him, man, I don't know if we have a guy that is as deadly on this roster, that has the skill set that he has that could really take the top off the defense. Without Robbie, man, the way that the defense can move their coverages to absolutely get us covered totally changes. I love Curse. I love Ardarius Stewart, even though he's not used very well or very much within this offense. But I'm telling you, with Robbie out there, just his presence, his speed out there, the fact that he can do some of the things he do, the defense just has to change their coverages and everything. They cannot do certain things when he's out there. They have to respect him. They have to respect what he does, or it's a touchdown every single time. So I'm looking to see, how they get him involved in the offense this week as well. Probably moving him around. I like to see him coming out the slot as usual. I want to see Curse out there, running some balls. I think Curse will get hot early in this football game as well, simply because I think our running game will open up other things, especially for him. So I want to see him get the football in his hands. And as always, guys, I think ASJ could really be a big part of this day too, especially when we get into the red zone, because some of these backers are going to have issues just matching up with him. Not just his size, but his ability and his route running as well. I think will absolutely give him a nightmare. So with all that said, guys, I'm taking the Jets to win this football game, but I'm taking them to win this football game in a nail-biter. Because, again, we've been very suspect on the road. Okay, very suspect. I am taking the Jets to beat the Broncos 17-14, guys. 17-14, I am taking the New York Jets. So comment down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos, man. Have a good time with your families, all right? Sunday's here. Sit down, eat pizza, drink soda, drink juice, drink whatever you like, and just enjoy your times, guys. Happy holidays as well to everybody that's out there watching. Enjoy your times with your families. It's a great time to sit down and just sit down with your family and just enjoy yourselves, man. Just absolutely enjoy yourselves and create memories. So have a good day, guys. Peace.